Jason, how's it going? Welcome in, Jason. Oh, Jamie, welcome in too. How you guys doing today? Just getting everything set up. There we go. Now we're cooking. What's up, everyone? Zyre's here now. Welcome in, Zyre. How you doing? Not bad, Sleepy. Why so sleepy? Toothache? Jamie, you haven't taken care of that toothache yet? How expensive are dentists in Australia? Like, I know in United States and Canada they're really expensive, but I have no idea how expensive a dentist is in Australia. Tired? Why so tired? Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good today. Bugcatcher Zach, welcome in. We got some chatting we all need to do. Got a few people in here. Jason, you think you missed the Zyre raid? Oh my gosh. Hear from Zyre. Ah. Didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m. Then woke up at 9. Yeah, that would make you tired. That would do it. Jason, that would absolutely do it. Sloth came here for Zyre. Came here for Zyre's wallet. Oh, and Pokestop. Nice. Sloth, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Today's the bonus stream. Saturday bonus stream. That's totally fair. That's totally fair, Jamie. The one thing I've heard that people do here, I mean, I've never done it myself, is what they'll do is they'll go to Mexico to get their dental work done, because you still get obviously just the same doctors and it's really high-end facilities, but you can get it done for about 25% of the cost of getting it done in the States. Like I said, never done it myself, but when that time comes, who knows, maybe I will. All right, everybody that's in here, we got some news, some deets. Some news and deets that are, I think, important to you guys. So we are playing in a streamers tournament next Saturday. Or next Friday, sorry, next Friday. Streamers only tournament. Double elimination, which is sweet. We convinced them to make it a double elimination tournament because it started out as a single elimination tournament. So we're super excited about that. At this point in time, these are my options. So I'll let you guys give some input. We can either go in with Gyarados. We pretty much know the Gyarados deck at the back of our hand. Would need to practice very minimal matchups. Obviously, if we run into Hitmonlees, we're screwed. That's what it is. Alternatively, we use this new Wormadam deck, which yesterday we played quite good with it. We even did some testing once I got off stream, and I did extremely well with it. So we either spend the week, Sloth, we'll get to it. We're talking about other things right now. We'll get to it. So we either spend the week doubling down on Wormadam, learning everything we can, get as many games, as many stats as we can, probably from Monday to Wednesday or Thursday, and play Wormadam. And then at least if we lose, we lose in style. If we win in style. If we do something in the middle, it's in style. So that is the benefit of Wormadam. So pretty much we have today to decide, and tomorrow. Eve, welcome in. You're coming in on the announcements. So we have today to decide and tomorrow to decide, which we won't be streaming tomorrow, but we have to decide whether we're playing Wormadam essentially today. So we'll probably do some battles with you guys, which would make the most sense. Alternatively, anyone that missed it, we're also talking about going for the speedrun world record of going from no rank to Master Ball. Nobody's set the rank, and I think if I did it, it would be a crazy, crazy publicity stunt. That likely would be a world record that never gets beaten. Has potential. Definitely has potential. I did some testing on the idea of it last night. And using the Wormadam deck on a fresh account that's very low, I was able to get from like no Pokeball, like under Pokeball, like I think it was 3, to Great Ball in like an hour and a half. And I went like 14-1 with Wormadam on there. So the thing about the Wormadam deck, I will say, especially for the ranked, is that it's fast. I was getting some matches concluded in 3 minutes or less, which is great. Because the reality is it's going to be a 28 to 48 hour stream, not including if I sleep. So that's where we're at. I'm in the camp of I'm probably going to do it. Eve. Wait, Eve, are you used to be a member and now you're not a member? Oh, and Eve, you know what? Now you're gaining points not as fast too. Click, I'm just talking about the events of the week coming up. The events of the week coming up. Of the weeks coming up. I'm talking about how I'm doing a tournament on Friday. And today I essentially have to decide if I'm playing Wormadam or if I'm doing Gyarados. And then on top of that, I'm talking about going for the world record, speedrun world record of no rank to Master Ball. Setting a world record, which is going to be, like I said, a 28 to 40 hour stream, not including sleep. Actually, probably 28 to 48 hours stream, not including sleep. I'm at 22k. Dang. Eve, were you gifted it last time? Is that what happened? Or did you have yeah, so that's what we're kind of talking about. We're gonna do a queue. We will for sure today. Yeah, let's start a queue. We're gonna do some Wormadam, just warm-ups, hang out. Also, we might get into just some Pokemon Stadium today too. It's a Saturday, it's a bonus stream. Marker, I would like to battle you on my Fire Gym. Marker, sounds good. Alright, queue is now open as of right now. Anybody that wants in on the queue, say something as of this second. Nobody is in on the queue until I say it's open, and it's officially open. So Marker, say something now if you want in on the queue. Drix, if you want in the queue, let me know. Eve, everybody. Oh my gosh. Sire, anonymous. Drix wants in on a game. Honey Bun Donuts. Oh, that sounds good. Wasn't you this time. Who was it? All battle. Jamie's in. Jamie's in. Anybody else in? Yep, you are. Jason Ham, you want in on the queue? Jason. Was that you? Jason, thank you if that was you. Whoever it was, it is anonymous. I'm searching. Get Marker. You gotta join the queue. You can be in the queue now. Marker, I'll put you in the queue. Marker, the rule always is that the queue isn't open until I say it's open. That's the rule always. Otherwise, I'd have people coming in just being like, oh, let's battle. Eve, do you want in on the queue? Let me know. Zaire, you're off to the store. It sounds like. Jason, maybe. Maybe it was me, maybe it was not me. Nobody will know. Anybody else want in on the queue while we're building? Anybody else want in on the queue? So far we have Drix, Jamie, Jason, Marker in that order. Alright, Drix, let's hit it. Hit that Donnie code, Drix. Let's do it. Marker, you gotta wait your turn. Sorry, man. Alright, here we go. I can do a match. Eve, we'll throw you in at the bottom. Zaire, do you want me to put you in at the bottom? And then just if you're not ready, you're not ready? We'll skip you. Alright, so this is like the weakest start of this deck. I wish I had X speeds in this deck, but... Sounds good. Sounds good. Good man. Alright. Yeah, so if we're going to play this deck, big keyword is if, we're going to have to double game Monday to Wednesday. We'll have to have 2 clients open, doing all the testing we can do. So it'll be open, like, queues with you guys all day, every day. And PvP. It honestly, I'm a little bit scared, to be completely honest, of the work involved to make it happen. I will admit, a little bit scared. We're just gonna leave that for now and just tackle. Like, we don't need to do anything else. I don't have to be afraid of them hitting me. I don't have to be afraid of nothing. So I'm working on a second account that I have not been playing at all, getting all the cards. So hopefully I have a full deck, so I can do testing. Bugcatcher Zach, you still here with us, or are you out of here? Might as well use them on the AWU. Oh my gosh. Listen, I will. Zaire, you didn't answer. Do you want in on the queue or no? Nah. Alright. Just in case. Gotta start getting everybody ready. Drop the red, because that's when the red is good for. I have his stream pulled up on my laptop as we speak. So even at the store, I'm getting points. Desire's like, I'm always getting points. You know, Eve, I will say, you haven't been here very much. You've been losing points. You've been slacking on points. I read 100% going down. Yeah. Facts, yeah. Zare's been here faithfully every day. And I still use a woo. The shots have been fired. Everybody is calling out everybody today. Alright, so we just hope for the best here. Probably not going to get it. But if we get something, we get something. Alright, 80 damage. Still pretty good. Alright, so pretty much all the healing is gone, right? Pretty much. One potion and Babarrel's attacks. There even could be, Jigglypuff in there too. I'm pretty glad that I didn't have to fight two of these, admittedly. Alright, so all that should be left. Oh, cape. Of course there's a cape. Jeez. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, pretty much the same hand. Not what you want to see. Wait, what? Palkia on the back line? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Because then, like, in a perfect scenario, you'd have Babarrel out and just go and sweep with that if you needed to. Okay, so we are going down to a top deck here. 1 and 5. Not true. We do have a Professor's Research. So it's like a kind of a 2 and 5, but not quite. And it's a red. Let's play the bluff. It won't matter. It just won't matter. G to the G's. Welcome in, everybody. How's everyone going? We got a queue rolling. If you want in on the queue, let us know. If you're not following us yet on Twitch, drop a follow. If you're not subscribed to us on YouTube yet, drop a subscribe. Let's hit it, guys. G's Drix. All right, Jamie, you are next. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody's coming in here. I'm loving it. Welcome in. Jamie, you're next. If you want in on the queue, guys, let me know. It goes Jamie, then Jason, then Marker, then Eve. GG's Drix. You had too much healing for me. Too much healing. Also, we will have the tournament officially announced by the end of today. The new tournament will be announced, will be up on Limitless today. Is the goal. All right. We're going second. It's good. We're against fighting. We got a Gibble up there. Fair enough. I love when stream analytics pop off. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Zyre? When they pop off. It is on Limitless Tricks, but it's streamers only. Streamers only, invite only tournament. I was invited to. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to say the least. But if we're going to use this deck, we got a lot of work to put in before we can get to that point. That's for certain. Well, you know what? I'm really glad that this panned out the way that it did now. All right. All right. I'm okay with this. I'm not loving the evolution. But everything else is kind of coming together pretty good here on this one. Definitely coming together now. Alright, so let's get Wormadam on the board. Let's get the other Burmy up. Let's get the energy on Wormadam. Cape up here too. Cape is good because that means that we're not going to die next turn no matter what. If Garchomp EX hits the field, we'll be fine. At least for one more turn. Maybe not 2 more turns, but at least 1 more turn. Like, when the analytics are coming back great and getting better and improving each time. Zyre, that's true. Our analytics have actually been very steadily going up. I will say earlier this week we had... The early part of this week was the slowest week we've ever had on Twitch. But we kind of brought it back here for the end of the week, which is great. And honestly, have been doing really good with it. Been really happy with the analytics, all in all around. All right, we're just going to retreat this, because why would we not take a 50-50 on just getting a knockout right here? It's like 50-50 on a knockout. Or guaranteed he lives 1 more turn. That's okay. But yeah, so no, like even right now we got a good amount of people. Chiming in here. Which is great for Saturday. Saturday's always our slowest day, so you know. When we have this many people hanging out on Saturday, what it means is that everybody's coming together. It means that we're, you know, even when we're busy throughout the week and we can't make it, we come back and just come in to say hi, and which is perfect. It's the whole point of the Saturday stream, you know, just to be that little bonus stream, and it doesn't have to be an all the time thing, but it can be a some of the time thing, you know? Alright. This Pokeball does nothing. We'll get the kill here. We'll put the next energy onto our Wormadam. The only thing that would be nice would be, it would be nice to get our Sabrina. I have to print out this deck list too, so that I fully remember what's all in it. Is it 1 Sabrina, 2 Sabrinas? I feel like it's 1 now. I feel like we're down to 1 Sabrina on it, but yeah, no, I think so Sabrina would be sweet. And if we don't get a Sabrina, then we want heads. Obviously, because this Gibble's at full HP, right? So he's not that far off being a Garchomp himself with more HP. Oh, there we go. And gets the KO. on Skarmory. All right. Oh, doesn't get the KO. I forgot it's only 20. All right. And there we go. We're just going to do a swap into a fresh Wormadam. Oh, we can't even do that. That's okay. We'll go back into the other Wormadam. There we go. This one's gone. Oh. He's way gone. Which is really nice. So no matter what comes out here, either way, Garchomp will not have the energy to get the work done. Next turn, he'll have the energy, though. All right. I probably didn't need to do that. I probably could have taken the roll on winning. But I just kind of figured if I was going to lose right here, I would rather go into the other Wormadam and do a roll on that one. GG's. All right, Jamie. GG's. Jason, you are up next. Jason, let's hit it next. If anybody else wants in on the queue, let me know. We got Jason, then Marker, then Eve. Jason, Marker, Eve. Are you, Zyra, are you an affiliate on Twitch? Or working towards it? Holy brick, Batman. All right, Jason, let's hit it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like just the other battles you've had such good odds against me. Like you've done above odds. Whereas that one you finally have done below odds, Jamie. You seem to have pretty good luck getting your stage 2s on the field whenever we battle. All right, Carnivine. We're okay with Carnivine. I do think that we probably struggle a little bit against this matchup, but that's okay. Only a wee bit. We do a lot better if we get first energy. We do a lot better if we get first energy. No way. You're not that bricked, are you? I mean, at least you Rocky Helmet back. That's good. Okay, well that's... I hate to see that, but... we will do what must be done. Alright. Professor's research here. Reason we've left Burmy behind is in case we get the communications, which we haven't gotten. That's okay, though. I'm fine if he doesn't get Arceus. Well said. Well said, Eve. To be fair, though, as long as it's one more turn, like if he gets Arceus right now, then we're in trouble. Actually, he won't even have any healing in this deck, I don't think. If Jason's playing my old deck, there will be no healing. So, that's kind of what we're hoping for, is that he's playing my old deck. If not, then he's... if not, then not. Okay, so he does get the free swap in. See, so the one thing that's nice now about all of this is the energy, right? Two energies, two energies, none of which are going towards the. All right, so now we can communicate. Two energies, none of which have gone towards the Arceus. That's where his deck has now fallen very much behind. So no matter who he attacks me with next turn, we'll do a double KO now. And I don't think you swap. Oh, nice. Okay, that honestly kind of helps his situation a good amount. Oh, this is a painful brick to watch. Hey, bro. Hope the games have been going well, and you're having a good day. Alex, thank you so much, dude. Alex, we got a queue going on right now. If you want to join the queue, let me know. Let me know. We'll get you in on it. We've got 18 people in here between the two. Sounds good. You use whatever deck you want to use, dude. Whatever deck you want to use. We probably did this wrong, but that's okay. We probably, hindsight, probably should have used Skarmory. Keep our Wormadam at full HP. Holy overkill. Save that for the Arceus. Because, like, technically speaking, Dawn in hand, we could run into trouble right now. If Arceus hits the field. Arceus right now with Dawn could be trouble. Sabrina. Honestly, I'm totally happy with that. When is that 10% marker? You're totally right. Man, I'd love to, but I still need a bunch of stuff from time and space time, and also that shiny pack. Hey, you know, I get it. I definitely get it. All right. Well, this is gonna be the end of the battle pretty quick here. I mean, on the bright side, if there is one, Jason will be able to attack with Skarmory. That's, I mean, there's that. He can also retreat. He's got the energy to retreat. Being realistic, I don't know. He could retreat and still Dawn with this situation. If he can get Arceus on the board right now. It's not completely over. It's pretty much over, but it's not completely over. Oh, okay. Now it's completely over. You know what? Rather than just even having an ounce of a chance, let's take that chance away. Heads or tails, it doesn't matter. Every turn we get a chance to flip coins is all that matters right now. Because even if an Arceus comes in right now, we Sabrina, right? Yeah, so there's the Arceus. He's got to put the Arceus up right now. And Dawn it. It's like, it's so close. But it's not enough. I mean, if you had the other Shaman on the bench, there could have been something, but not today. All right, Marker, you are next. G to the G's. No heads needed on that one. To be fair, we've done a match similar to that, and we won it, and they started with Arceus. If we start with first energy and they have Arceus, it's not that bad. It's like definitely a hodgepodge, but it's definitely not that bad. because we get the first attack off on Carnivine, and then they're in a situation where they're like, shoot, do I attack back with Carnivine, or do I put energy onto Arceus? Which the answer would be you put energy on Arceus, but they got to make that choice. Dang, brick hurts. Yeah, no kidding. All right, Marker, let's hit it. Yeah, Jason, that was a tough one. I felt your pain. I've been there before. I've definitely been there before. I love how Sloth came in here at the very beginning, asking for battles, and then left. Sloth is not here anymore. Didn't want in on the queue in the end. Alright, we got Marker in here. Where are we doing? We're going first. Okay. That's the one thing I will say. Like, definitely, don't get me wrong. This deck can brick. It just bricks less. It just bricks less. Alright, experimental deck. But we want to be explosive also. So, let's get that down just so we don't have to worry about any Iritas. Interesting piece here with the Abra on the board. Add me to queue. Zyre, we got you in. We'll get you in. Zyre, the Dire Docs is back at it. Jamie. Jamie, technically speaking, today, against you, I did not start with the tool. Against you, I did not start with a tool. So, alright, I think that we're going to be less afraid of Abra and go straight for Giratina. We want to get some damage down on Giratina. Marker, I thought about it. But I don't think it's the right play. I think it's better for me to attack your Giratina, Marker. The deck does seem pretty fast. It's, yeah, I will give it that. It's very fast. It's very explosive. Because here's the reality. This is the reality of where we're at. Despite who gets energies. We get energy onto Wormadam. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, a Sabrina would be really crappy. We don't have a very developed bench right now. But we pretty much are in a 50-50 of killing Giratina next turn. And not pretty much. There's no pretty much involved. But it's not a horrible situation with Alakazam up there too. I don't know. It's actually, no, we're in... We 100% kill Giratina unless it runs away. Strings, welcome in. We got a queue going on. If you want in on the queue, let us know. If you want in on the queue, let us know. Alright. So we go in with Wormadam. Obviously, this is scary. I'm not going to discredit this. There is scary things going on here. Scary things are at work. But the one thing that's not scary is we are going to kill Giratina right now. And he can't kill us next turn. We know that. We know he cannot kill us next turn. Alright, so we sniped this kill. And now it comes down to probably Alakazam coming into us and attacking us. Alakazam, I think, has the ability to put us to sleep too, if I recall. Oh no, it does 20 to the bench. Okay, honestly, that's better. That's better. 20 to the bench all day long. I'm in on that. All day long, I'm in on that. It would be really nice to get my second Sabrina here. But we'll definitely fight this out if we have to. Alright, and it's only the Pokemon that have energy on them. So I actually don't need to worry about too much. Is it 20 per energy? This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has an energy. Alright. Definitely need a little bit of luck here, and that's all it takes. A little bit of luck. And that is GG's. Marker Eve, you are next. Eve, you are next. Snapping Turtle, how you feeling today? A little hungover? Snapping Turtle, you want in on the queue? What did all your friends think of your nerdy Pokemon stream that you go to? Wait, is today Easter? Today is not Easter. Eve, it is your turn. Haha. There, Sabrina failed me. There we go. Ah, that's cute. That's super cute, snapping. You a little hungover today or no? Eve, you're next. Eve, let's get that Donny code in there. Marker, it was a good try though. Refine the deck. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of stage 2 decks. You guys know that. Like, I mean, I have fun with them, but I don't find them consistent at all. Alright, and then Zara, you're after this. Yes, hungover, and my friends think I'm a nerd. Well, it turns out that you kind of are a nerd. Where they like, why are you watching some Canadian guy? His accent sounds weird. You were making fun of my accent yesterday. I didn't even notice. Here's the thing. You guys don't bring up my accent like at all, so I don't even remember that I have one. Though snapping, you're from the south, so you definitely have an accent. Just saying. Saying it like I sees it. Alright, here we go. So this is going to be a rougher start for us, because Burmy is definitely a not as good of a start. But sometimes you just go with it, right? You just go with what you got. Because we have no XPs, no nothing. Did you tell them that you entered a tournament, snapping? And that you actually did alright in the tournament? And that we're going to train you up so that you win the next tournament? Did you tell them all that? Yes, I sound like cornbread, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. It's kind of a funny way to say it. Alright. Well, let's get a tackle down. That's pretty much all we're at right now. All we're at is tackle. Okay, so this has been a very aggressive start for Eve. That's tough. You know what? Here's the reality. The reality is this is not a fun situation. But on the bright side, it's not really a fun situation for him either. So let's do as much damage as possible. Get that second energy on. We'll drop the red. At least we're doing 70, 80, 90 with the helmet. And then he does 110 with attacking me. So, you know, that's okay. This is a suicide mission if he's going to attack into me now. I'll take the tournament to my grave. Oh my gosh. You don't want to tell them that you're going to be a Pokemon champion? It's okay to like Pokemon games. It makes you a gamer girl. Exactly. Okay. I'll be listening. But I gotta focus on not missing my exit right now. A gamer girl is crazy work. Our lives are all crazy work. Wait. How much healing did you just get done there? Wow, you healed a lot to make that happen. Okay. Okay. Well, either way, we're going to do the same thing to you again. I think that might have been wrong. I think that might have been wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm falling behind right now, but... Okay, let's talk the math. Let's talk the math. If I attack you right now, I do 50 damage. Gets you down to 80. That's a pretty easy kill if we can top deck you. Yeah. Let's just do... let's just attack into this. Never mind. I'm stuck in traffic. I was doing the Irish dances in the bar last night. Ooh. Yeah, Irish. Snapping turtle. I'm Irish and Scottish. Without giving, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, that's where my heritage comes from. More Scottish than Irish, but a good amount of both. All right, this comes down to a 2 and 7 here. Do I have a professor's research? Oh, like a 3 and 7. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That's not the one we wanted, though. Maybe Eve isn't listening and we can juke them out. Oh, and it did work. Okay, that's good. That's good news bears for us. Because we actually didn't have anything. I mean, he keeps us alive for one more turn. Because there's no way to get enough energy on Giratina or do anything. Yes, I'm excited to play that deck. Zyre, you are next, and it's coming soon. It's coming very soon. Okay, next turn, as long as it's just... We got a 40% chance of making this happen right now. Oh, we don't have the Rocky Helmet. Oh, and then the leaf comes. I forgot there's leaves. Though it would have been interesting to see if I'd gotten this. Da-da-da-da. Less good against that deck if we're going first. But we'll be doing all the math on that next week. GG's, Eve. GG's. All right, Zyre, let's hit it. Eve, what was the reason why you went all in on the Giratina at the beginning? Isn't it more normal practice to just balance the energies on the 2 rather than the 1? All right, Zyre, let's hit it. All right, here we go. Going second. Bidoof, another Bidoof. I'm Bidoofed out. Nah, I'm just kidding. Normally, yes, but you have a fast-paced deck. So I had to be quick, and since I had Dawn in my hand from the start, I knew I could retreat and get 50 damage on the Mewtwo. Oh, interesting. Though, saying that, Eve, if you hadn't been watching me play, would you have done the same thing? If you had just looked at my deck list without seeing how this deck actually performs, would you have done the same thing? Which I know that sounds like a weird question to ask, but that's the element of surprise we're going for. No, but so you had it closed while we were battling, but you haven't had it closed all day. Like, trying to think objectively, if you had run into this deck for the very first time, like you had just looked at my deck list and played, and you hadn't just watched me for the last hour playing this deck, would you have played the same way? That's the kicker, right? That's the kicker, is like, don't get me wrong, they'll probably see Skarmory and be like, that's aggressive, but like the idea of like how aggressive it is actually in practice is different than just looking at a deck list, right? Zach, how you doing? Zach, I might need your help this week. Stupid Wigglytuff. Stupid Wigglytuff. I hate you. Alright. I will let you know. I might need you to record some stats for me. I might need you to record some stats, which in turn is training. Yellow, it's all good that you're late. Yellow, if you want in on the queue, let me know. If you want in on the queue, let us know. How you doing? Let's just bully this Wigglytuff into oblivion. That would make me feel better. Yellow, we'll get you in. Because the reality is I need to get stats on 2 variants of this deck. And lots of the stats. So on Monday, I hate that stupid Wigglytuff. Yellow, you're going to be next after Zyre, by the way. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm probably going to be playing this deck. I might try to get you to play the other variant on a different day. Which is the one with the Rocket Grunt. And then you'll have to take notes if you don't mind. Don't worry, Yellow. We got you covered. We got you really covered. After seeing what you had most likely since you had Wormadam up first and a Skarmory in bench, I would have guessed you would be running speed or something and could have taken it. Well, you would have been able to see my deck list, but yeah, I get what you're saying. My brother pulled a Beedrill EX while shiny, while I haven't even pulled the normal EX. That's tough. Essentially, we need to figure out... Wait. Oh, right. He does half damage, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. I got both my Beedrill EXs from Wonder Picks. Very nice. And you know what? I'm gonna actually, no, let's just get this on the bench for now. We still have a chance of getting the kill here. One head's away from getting the kill. Should have retreated. Mayday, mayday. Top right, Eve. I'm always bottom left. Yeah, so we're going to be, guys, the plan on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is we're going to be running double clients of this game. You heard that correct. We'll have 2 games going. We're going to be recording everything, every single stat we can in attempt to get all the games we need to figure out whether this deck is reasonable to use or not. So if you guys want to be part of the training to make it to the big time, then I'd love to have you guys in on it. I'd really like to get this kill without killing myself. I'm going to be so mad though. Okay, so 2 things. I'll be so mad if I get Cyrused. But I'll be even more mad. Okay, we're gonna do this now. There's enough cards out of the deck, whatever. Let's just get the other Wormadam so that we can put energy on it. Or the other Burmy so we can get energy on it. Because the longer we wait, the worse off we are. And it's 20%. And 20%, oh, I guess, and we've got Professor's Research out of the way. Alright, let's do it. Because we're a little bit afraid of an evolution hitting the board right now. Every turn that goes by, there's no evolution. This is really scary. It's even scarier when we don't have Wormadams to fight this. Chris, welcome in. If you want in on the queue, let me know. I still need a second Garchomp for my deck, lol. Yellow. Jeez. I can take you off the list. Yes, Eve. Okay. Yeah, I can put in... Oh, this sucks energy-wise. Let's just put in other Skarmory. Maybe evolves. Zyro evolves, and then we're good. Yeah, Chris, if you want in on the queue, let us know. Eve, I'm taking you off the queue. Just 360 no scope. What's up? In my house. You could say bug catching. Alright. Well, that likely is GG's then. I would say that, Zyre, you probably should have put that last energy onto Jigglypuff. That probably would have made the most sense. Wait, that sucks. You've been running a water deck this whole time? This has been a water grass split, and that was the first water energy? Yikes. 5 grass energy back to back. You were just hoping to get an Irida off that whole time. Yikes. Welcome back, Snapping. Snapping, if you want in on the queue, let us know. Let us know. Chris, how's your weekend been going by so far? How's your Saturday morning been? Still driving. Give me 20. Sounds good, snapping turtle. Hey, Eve. Yeah, Zach, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Just because you said you were streaming, it gives you some content if you want to do it while streaming. Curse this Jigglypuff. And now it's going to be a Wigglytuff. Oh, it's not a Wigglytuff. Alright, alright. Everything has energy, so we're just going to go into Skarmory. Why are you doing me dirty? Don't make it my last card. That's good, Chris. Glad it's been a good weekend. Glad it's been a good weekend, as per always. Here comes Wigglytuff. No, Irida. Cyrus. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks for me. Unless we don't see an evolution, then it doesn't suck. Alright, GG's. These Healy decks, I will admit, are tough. They're tough on me, on this deck. Because this deck is really explosive, but like if you can get a big HP pool, it's tough if it's like constantly getting hit with heals. All right. GG's, Ire, GG's. I tried. The water killed me. Yeah. That was a tough go. That took forever. 5 grass energies back to back. Yellow. It's your turn to battle. Get the Donnie code in. Let's hit it. Guys, you should do the trading in the trade chat. You guys should absolutely do the trading in the trade chat. That's the point of it. Is there anybody else on the queue that wants to be in? Alright, so Yellow, are you skipping your turn then? Is that what's going on? Because you're going to trade? Anybody else want to go in while we wait for Yellow? Thank you for my 100 versus battles. I was your 100th. Alright, join right now. Let's do it, Yellow. You've only done 100 versus battles, Zyre? Oh my goodness. Just a baby. You're just a baby. Zyre, have you not been grinding the ranked at all then, I'm guessing? Alright, we're going first. Alright, here we go. Made it to Pokeball 1. Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Pokeball 1... See, the thing about Pokeball 1 is... gives you lots of opportunity. We're going to put the cape down. Pokeball 1. The good thing about Pokeball 1 is... it's super easy to hit for the hourglasses you get. Like, definitely well worth the hourglass investment. Alright, Gibble, can you handle the heat? Let's see if you can handle it. There's a massive wind coming in on the island today. Aerodactyl. Very nice. Very nice. Wiglet too. Alright. So this deck's still... You still got some work to do to make this deck actually work. Aerodactyl in the active with no energy. Very nice. Also. But you got one energy on Aerodactyl itself. Interesting enough. Question is, do we Cyrus this? Or do 50 damage right to it? We don't want to fight Garchomp at all. At the sacrifice of Skarmory, though? That's the question. At the sacrifice of Skarmory. Yeah, let's not fight Garchomp. Even though he's 2 energies away. That might have been wrong. That might have been wrong. I don't know. This is a weird deck. Weird deck that he got Aerodactyl up on the board really fast with. Alright, so we're going with Burmy now. Okay, so pretty much we have to just do this. Because the reality is we'd also... I don't know. Okay, yeah, definitely worth. We should have done it last turn. I forgot about the evolution. Okay, Sabrina. Oh, Sabrina doesn't help because he's not in the active spot. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we should have done it last turn. Zach's probably watching this just laughing. He's like, you got caught by that stupid thing again. Yes, I did. Primal Law, guys. You gotta listen to the Primal Law. That's GG's. All right. That was a wildly fast, though. Wildly fast. We should have done it a turn earlier. GG's. All right. The law, I know. Zach, do you want in on the queue? I don't know if you said if you want in on the queue, but otherwise we are going to reset the queue if people want me to reset it or what you guys want. Alternatively, we can give people a chance to battle that want to battle right now, or we can swap into Pokemon Stadium. It's just Saturday stream. We're not going to have a long stream today, but I'll let you guys decide. I'll let you guys decide right here, right now. Stadium. Okay, 1 vote for Stadium. Anybody else want to put in a vote? Oh, we're going to do... Okay, well, we'll do a battle with Zach real quick first. Okay, well, let's do this battle. Chris, my Discord username. Yeah, there you go. Let's do this battle, then let's swap to Stadium then. Like, we can do some Stadium. Doo-doo. We got first turn. No energy. Tough start here. Very tough start. On the bright side, no evolution, but I mean, we have to be really worried about this quick attack snowballing onto us with a Leafeon for next turn. That's good. That's like the one bit of good news we've had is that we didn't take 30 there. 30 there would have been probably a death sentence. All right. This is all in right now. All in. Hate to see that. Definitely hate to see that. But we're still alive. We could Sabrina. We could Sabrina. But then we still have to worry about Leafeon. No, Leafeon, we'll take care of one issue at a time. One issue at a time, come on. Alright, 80 damage, we'll take it. Unfortunately, we're going to see an Erica come down real quick here, but... we definitely have a very... that Venusaur is just going to be fully fired up. What is going on here? Alright. This deck might be too explosive even for this deck. Okay, so... I mean, that kind of helps. But, like, actually doesn't really help at all. Alright, here we go. On the bright side, he can't one-shot me. On the less bright side, he can absolutely Erica and negate all of that damage and get Venusaur on the field next turn. So there's a lot more negatives than positives right now. And there is that big negative. Okay. Well, now there's no way around this. Okay. If we top deck Wormadam right now, that's it. If we don't get Wormadam, we lose. And even if we get Wormadam, I mean, we're talking really, really bad odds. Really, really bad odds. And like, even Sabrina, there's nothing I can do here. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Nothing on the board. You just literally, like... you didn't even play anything, and you just got Venusaur. That doesn't seem right. Alright, well, we all are going to deem Bugcatcher Zaka a cheater now. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. I'm just kidding. Alright, guys. RNG is fair. That's true. That is true. Dude, that was wild. You had such a good start. That was such a good start. Like, even the Leafeon alone, if you didn't have the ball... if you didn't... you know what's funny is I even thought maybe I Sabrina, and then I was like, well, I don't need to worry about Sabrina-ing. Like, the main concern is the Leafeon. I'm working on a Venusaur deck myself. I just posted it in TCG Pocket with my other thoughts on other replacements if anyone wants to see it. Jamie, lol. Alright, guys. As per the people have spoken, we are going to do a swap into some Pokemon Stadium. Anyone that's been sticking around for the Pokemon Stadium segments, we do let you guys pick the Pokemon that we use, so it is a little bit more interactive, a little bit more fun. Something like that. Let's add in another source. Switch. Alright, you guys are going to have to let me know on the volume. Done with battling for now. Yeah, Chris, I asked you like 3 times if you wanted in on the queue. I said priority to anyone that has not done battles with me yet, too. How's the volume? Can you guys hear the game? Does it sound good? Switching over to YouTube where I see no ads. Sounds good, Zach. Good. Alright. Alright, as per the normal rules, people. Hello, friends. Welcome back. Everybody gets to pick a Pokemon. First 6 Pokemon I see listed from Kanto are the list. We are against a Poison type. Dodrio. Alright, Dodrio's first on the list. I don't even know what his number is. We'll find him somewhere. Probably somewhere near the bottom. Fly, Tri-Attack, Substitute. Alright. Anybody else want to pick Pokemon? This is your chance. Get your favorite Pokemon in my set. Persian. Thunderbolt. Alright. Bide, Screech, Double Edge. He's fast though. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Let's get those votes in there. Gen 1 Pokemon. Arcanine. All right. Oh, actually, Arcanine's near the bottom. Fire Blast, Takedown, Agility Leader. Tauros. Always takes me a hot second to find everything. And Nidoking or Nidoqueen? Okay, we'll do Nidoking. We still need one more. Bugcatcher Zach, you're not gonna vote for any? Chris, you don't want any? Weeza, Gengar. Alright. Let somebody else pick. Eve, you just pick the last one. Weeza, pick a Pokemon for Stadium. Pick a Pokemon from Gen 1. Any Pokemon you want. Well, that's okay. We win and we lose together. That's how it goes. We win and we lose together. We're a team here. Golem. We're going Golem. That was the vote. I just have to find him. Rock throw, Mega Punch, self-destruct, dig. Alright, there we go. That's the set. But we'll get Beedrill in on the next one. Bugcatcher. Yellow, way to go. Alright. So we're fighting a poison type for sure. What do you guys want me to use? I'll let you guys pick. You guys get to pick the first two. And then I'll pick the last one. There we go, Dodrio front, and then Nidoking, boom. Honestly, that's pretty good. Arcanine, there we go. That's a pretty solid set. And then next time we'll probably just use the other three or the ones we haven't used yet.
Easy victory should be within reach.
I still need to learn from this guy. He's got the casting voice of a lifetime. All right. We're faster. If we fly, maybe he can't transform. That's a really interesting fly. Oh. I'm home now. Snapping. Welcome back. We did a swap.
What now?
And here goes the battle. How was the rest of the drive, Snapping?
What a furious battle.
I think we'll just do Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack at the very minimum always looks cool.
There's the attack. A decent hit. Vigorous attack. Harsh blow.
Wait, what move did he just do to me? He did tons of damage. He must have just did Tri-Attack back to me? Oh, but he did reflect. That's why.
Heavy damage.
And somehow he's faster than me too now. This is worse.
There, it's a hit.
He has light screen on. And I have no priority moves. I guess this is just it is what it is. We die. Yeah, light screen. Yeah. Well, he used reflect, right? Yeah, reduces physical damage.
Down and out. What will the next Pokemon be?
Let's go to Arcanine. I feel like Dragonite, no. Nidoking will be able to sweep at the end.
It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect?
Let's just go for the guarantee kill here.
There it goes. Good hit. Take down. Boom. Oh, it's down. Which Pokemon is coming out?
Which Pokemon is coming out?
Oh, it's Grimer.
No, it's Urgrime.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Entirely different types. That's very true. Fire Blast. We can hit Urgrime with Fire Blast. We burnt him. Does anybody know in Gen 1, does burn make it so that they do half damage?
It opted to slowly damage.
Or is that only later gens?
What a furious battle.
Alright, let's just do takedown. Let's end this. The reason he was faster than you had the bird Pokemon out. I forgot his name. Dodrio is a speed tie, so it went first. I don't think so. I think Ditto just later gens. Oh, okay. I don't think it was a speed tie. I mean, I don't think he copies all my stats. I guess it could have been a speed tie. Probably later gens. Alright, let's just do Fire Blast. Snapping Turtle, now that you're home, is it time to make some mac and cheese or what? I'm gonna start saying that when in the tournament. Wow! Taken down in one hit! That's gonna be my line when I'm in tournaments or casting. She had cheese, rice, and beans. Like green beans or like not green beans? Like brown beans or like vegetable beans? Cheese is the best. I don't blame her at all for liking the cheese. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we'll start with Nidoking this time. We haven't seen Golem yet, we haven't seen Persian. As I look down, I see Persian, I'm like, Sand Slash, perfect. Thunder will be great against that. I think we'll honestly be able to likely, well, maybe not against Kingler. Earthquake is just massively strong, though. Have you seen the tuna potato? No, I have. Oh, wait. No, I have not. That sounds wild. What? Zyre, how is that wild? It's a valid question. Oh, whoa, wait. I just got, like, bodied. I was not paying attention at all. Okay. Horn Drill's, like, really low. Fighting isn't going to do that good. I think I just Earthquake again and accept that I'm dead, I guess. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
There's the attack. Harsh blow.
Crabhammer doesn't have 100% accuracy. Oh. Damn, crits again. Kingler's gotta be slow, though. We know Kingler's gotta be slow. Slower than Golem. We're definitely not putting out Golem against this. This would be bad. Alright, here we go. Persian will be faster. We're not even gonna do Thunder. Thunder has a good chance to miss. Just do Double Edge. It should be able to kill it. 19 HP. The moves they picked for the rentals are wild in this game. Like, most of them don't even make sense.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Ivysaur! The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Are all beans considered vegetables? I feel like green beans are vegetables and the rest are not. Are they all considered vegetables? Am I just like getting blown away right now? Okay, Thunderbolt is not going to do great. Double Edge is not going to do... well, at least we have Stab with Double Edge. We can do Screech, we can do Bide. Maybe we Screech just to like do a little less damage. I gotta go Yellow, take it easy. Defense sharply fell.
What now?
That was a powerful strike. I did not like that. Oh, it's Thunderbolt. That's right. I forgot about that. Thunderbolt is 100%. I thought it was Thunder. But also, Thunder doesn't help us right here. Double Edge doesn't really help. But I don't know what the power of Double Edge is versus Thunderbolt. But I do know that we get Stab on Double Edge. That leaf did hit hard, Jamie. You are not wrong there. I think we Double Edge it. I think we opt for Double Edge. We get Stab with it.
Savage attack. Heavy damage.
Honest.
Wow, taken down with one hit.
Wow, taken down with one hit.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
All right, sorry, fair enough, fair enough.
Sweeping them.
Well, either way, what kind of beans were they?
Pokemon stock is 2-1. The
All right.
tenth battle continues.
I think we just double edge. We don't expect to live through with doing a screech. We just double edge. Whatever damage we get is what we get. Because Golem's going to be tough. We're weak to this matchup.
Vigorous attack. Severe.
Honestly, not bad. Oh, that sounds good. Refried. Oh, I love refried beans. Wife hates refried beans. I love refried beans. Refried beans, throw those on some nachos. We did not have refried beans with our nachos last night. That's what we had nachos again last night. Went 2 nights of nachos in a row. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, so Golem has a lot of HP.
There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming.
What move do you guys want me to do? Don't say self-destruct. I'm not doing self-destruct. Dig has better accuracy than Rock Throw. Mega Punch has no stab, but has also lower accuracy. No, we're not doing self-destruct.
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
Bugcatcher Zach's the only one on my team here. Says Mega Punch, okay.
What's the matter?
Alright, we're going with Mega Punch because everybody said self-destruct. Brace for impact, this is gonna crit.
That one hurt.
No!
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. And there goes
That Weeping Bell is just... He's just so happy right now. Alright, well, it's new set. That's how it is. That's how it goes. I like chaos. Re-enter. We're re-entering the gym. Alright, guys, get your Pokemon up. Beedrill was the next one that was added to the list. Twin Needles. I don't even know how good Twin Needles is. Mega Drain's good though. It won't be great against that last fight, but it would have been good against Kingler. How fast is he too? Not super fast. That's okay. Alright, we got another vote for Porygon. We'll get Porygon in here. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Butterfree. Oh, I love it. Lapras. Okay, I dig that too. Minus the grass that we just fought, but at least it has ice moves. Anybody else want to put in a vote? Anybody else want to put in a vote? Technically speaking on Twitch, funny enough, I'm the #1. I mean, I didn't set it to... because I just have all you guys in here, I didn't set it to Pokemon Stadium today. But technically I have the #1 Pokemon Stadium stream on the platform. Ditto. Oh, why Ditto? And then Machamp. We got Machamp. Machamp's the last pick. No, you know what? Snapping. I know you like Ditto. Alright, I'll leave it in there. It's just so bad. Like, the logistics of it doesn't make sense. Bear Crab, welcome in. How you doing? Guys, don't forget to drop those likes. We'll beat this. We'll beat this today. I don't know what the moves of everybody is, but I'll let you guys pick the first two, and then I'll pick the last one. Porygon lead. Alright, Porygon lead. Jamie is in on that. Who's our secondary? And then we'll do Butterfree as our final. Okay, we'll do Butterfree as a middle. Who's the final then? Maybe Lapras? Just in case with ice? Yeah, let's just do that. No, Ditto has to be a lead. Ditto 100% has to be a lead because we know we're gonna get no work done with it. That is a weird, sickly looking tentacle. A cool tent. They had lots of fun with this. Psychic? I feel like Psychic is good against Poison. This might have been a really good pick. Oh, shoot.
Here's the first move. It just shrugged off that hit.
Okay, we gotta...
It can't make a move.
Do we have any Pokemon faster than this? Porygon would have been my thought of something faster. Do we think Butterfree is faster than Tentacool? We're gonna try it.
Now,
Snapping Turtle, you too.
here's a Pokemon trick.
Have a great day. We're not gonna be on for super long. We're probably just gonna do this one gym leader and then call it for the day ourselves.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
No, Jamie.
Pokemon return
Essentially
to
what
Pokemon.
happens is when you
Oh, it's
there was a
done.
bug with the code, and since they all have nicknames, it changes the colors based on the nicknames.
Special stat is down.
I'm okay with that.
How will the swap
We're just gonna stick to
Pokemon
Psychic
fight?
for now. So yeah, whenever they have a weird name, custom name, there's a chance that it's just bad.
Pokemon choice. Oh,
I miss playing
down
Hey,
and out.
Bear Crab, we're playing it right now. Play with us.
Pokemon B.
You get the experience right now. You're watching it. That coughing is really purple. King Cough.
How will the type difference affect
We're just psychicking. We're gonna go hard.
There's the attack.
Butterfree was gonna be the sweeper. Turned out it's not the sweeper. It's the I'ma kill you right now Pokemon.
Vigorous attack.
I'm enjoying that, Donnie.
Super
Perfect.
effective.
I'm
It's
glad you're
a
enjoying it at
head-on
least.
collision. Power versus power. How's that? Wow, that's an effective hit.
That's an effective hit.
Oh, it's down.
I gotta write down all these lines and memorize them for when we have our next tournament.
Pokemon.
I'll be the best caster in the world.
We're down to the last Pokemon.
Butterfree is one of the better ones
The
in this,
remaining Pokemon
moveset wise and
count is
everything. I do
3-1.
agree.
The battle has
Hopefully we're
become
faster than this
one-sided.
tentacle. No. Oh, Toxic though. Wait, Toxic probably kills me.
Oh, Toxic.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
opted to slowly damage the opponent. Whoa! The special stat is down. What a furious battle!
We could have Mega Drained and probably one-tap that, too.
What now? It's a light hit.
Does anybody know in Pokemon Stadium Oh, wait, he used Constrict. Oh, that sucked. That sucked a lot. I thought we'd do better than that with Mega Drain.
Neither one.
I thought he was part water.
What's this?
Wrap is what we don't want to see.
A light hit.
Alright, we're gonna switch Pokemon.
It can't make a move.
We switch every single time that... I guess we're switching
Is
anyway.
it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
I like Blastoise and Magmar.
Oh, it's
Bear.
Lapras.
You can pick next time. You get to pick one of those for the
remaining
set.
Pokemon stock is 2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly.
Oh, I just picked a very wrong move. Okay, we'll wrap after.
What'll it
So.
do? It just shrugged off that hit.
I'm gonna swap Pokemon every single time he does that because then it doesn't hit.
There's a big difference in HP. Now, here's a Pokemon trick.
Magmar got that sucker in this game, lol. Magmar does have a big snout, that's for sure.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Come on. Don't do rap.
What now? Oh, the attack missed.
Okay, that's good to know. Rap is not 100% accurate. That's really good to know.
Oh, it's down.
Alright, here we go.
And there goes the battle.
One might say, there goes the battle. Alright. Sorry, Butterfree. We had to sack you. Alright, guys, get your votes in. Who do you want in the next battle against Tamer? Tamer seems scary. Tamer beat us last time. We gotta take this one serious. Yeah, but Dragonite has really, really poor moves. So there's grass, there's water. So we got Ivysaur, Kingler, Sandslash, Weeping Bell, Machoke, Scyther. Now you gotta pick from the 6 that we have ready for this one. So the one thing I will say is I don't think Machamp has any bad... Also, Butterfree's probably pretty good. Porygon might not be bad on this. Beedrill, I don't know. Ditto, probably horrible. Lapras. Lapras probably quite neutral on this too. What are you guys thinking? What 3 should we go with? Pori, my boy. All right, Porygon's first. Who else? Who else wants to put a vote in for what we see? Otherwise, I'm gonna just go Machamp and Butterfree. You guys get like 10 more seconds. Lapras, Machamp, Porygon. Okay, Lapras and Machamp. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
Wow, good matchup here. Oh, he looks scary. Dude, he's been hitting the roids hard. Look at that Machoke. Chokemma. Man, he's been hitting the gym way too hard. And not only that, he's been hitting back day way too much. He's been hitting back day way too much. No, saying that, if he hits us once, we die. Probably, because we're weak to him.
What a furious battle.
Low kick. Here's the issue. Here's the issue with Machoke, though. If he had done more leg days, that would have probably killed. He's too busy doing upper back and shoulders and arms.
What will the next
Sounding
Pokemon
sus.
be?
Alright.
Oh, it's Sandslash. It has to make up for lost ground.
I'm just saying it like it is. If he did more legs days, he would have been fine there. I think we just recover, maybe.
Combatants face each other.
That's gonna auto crit.
And the weak spot.
I don't think we recover even half our health, though. I think he did more than half last turn. Let's try it. Let's just try Psychic, see what happens.
What's that?
I mean, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Arms day is the best day. They say that. You know what the best excuse to get out of leg day is?
What's this?
Any excuse.
A decent hit. The intense battle continues.
Machoke might get you involved in legs day, bro. He's gonna see me at the gym and be like, so you were talking about my legs. I was like, no, your legs are fine, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
It's a hit. Oh, it's down.
Alright, we're good. We're one up.
Pokemon is
One up.
coming out.
Yeah, we'll just go Lapras, because we got Bubble Beam. We should be able to one-tap this Sandslash after he slashes and crits us. Probably that's what he does.
The
I don't know.
Pokemon are entirely different types. Bumblebee. It's
How are we faster?
Wow! Going down.
Wow, going down! I can't believe we were faster than in that matchup.
Oh, it's Scyther.
Alright, so not great, but I think, I'm pretty sure Ice Beam is the move here.
2-1. The 10th battle continues.
I convinced you. What did I convince you?
What'll it do? Drill that weak spot.
What did I convince you of, Bugcatcher Zach?
Ice Beam. Super effective.
Super effective.
Wow! Taken down with one hit.
Wow, take it down with one hit!
There goes the battle.
You're gonna play alongside. There you go. There you go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Go, Donnie. Alright, juggler this time. I think there's a multiplayer too, Zach. So, like, at some point in time, we could always do a versus. Alright. So, we're gonna start with Beedrill. I can't remember what moves... Oh. If we press R to check, does that... Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, and then we can look at the stats. Twin Needle. Lots of Psychic here. More Psychic than anything else. What are you guys thinking? What should we all use? We're not using Ditto. That's just a throwaway if we use Ditto. Even Porygon is like not a safe bet here. Like realistically, we're just recover and try attack. Well, I guess it's not bad. Beedrill's first, for sure. Beedrill. Lapras. Lapras is just tanky. Like Lapras would be decent for this. All right, so we'll do Lapras. And unfortunately, Butterfree just doesn't have the moveset to do any good on this. Mega Drain is not going to be super effective or anything. Machamp stays home. For the Sing Confused Cheese, true. Alright. You've convinced me it's Porygon for the final. No, Weasel, we can't use Machamp. Machamp's weak to every single one of those Pokemon. Granted, I don't know how good Twin Needle is here. So let's see. Oh, you look really sick. Hype, no? Twin Needle. Our one bug move, let's see if it's any good. Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
It's mimicking the opponent. What a furious battle.
Yeah, we'll just Twin Needle again. We might just be Twin Needling. Hyper Beam Butterfree is crazy. Yeah, right? Zach, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's aggressive. Like, it's definitely, I don't hate it. But like, that Butterfree is just stacked with moves. Like, obviously there's better moves out there for him, but alright, let's just Twin Needle. Let's finish this. What a furious battle. Yeah. Wrong way. Machamp is weak to Psychic here.
What will the next Pokemon be?
The one thing, if you play only Pokemon like Pocket or TCG, you have to remember all these Pokemon usually have way more weaknesses. Oh, this looks like a Fire Kadabra. We'll just Twin Needle. We're Twin Needle to the end.
It created a substitute. Whoa! The substitute disappeared.
Okay, so we can kill the substitute in one hit. That's good.
It created a substitute. Savage attack. The substitute was used up. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
This guy's just like, what are the chances? You kept a stupid Weedle from Viridian Forest? What are the chances? Nobody sticks with their Weedle and in their Beedrill in their set all the way through the game. Psywave. That'll do better. Yeah, like if he'd done that from the beginning, I probably would have had to two-shot him. He could have killed me.
There's a difference in the number of
Beedrill sweep, let's effing go. I'm using Wugtrio, Manaphy, and Starmie. It's going well. Nye, very nice. How you doing, Nye? As you can see, we're past Pocket. We're past the point of Pocket. We're on to Stadium now. Let's go. Twin Needles. Apparently it can poison too. Okay, that's wild.
It's mimicking the opponent. What a furious battle.
Oh, we're doing it. What a furious battle. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a furious
There
battle.
it goes.
There it goes.
Super effective.
It's super effective.
Oh, is it down and out?
I could literally just memorize these lines and then do a whole tournament like
There
this.
goes the battle.
Dude, I'm having a great weekend. I mean, it's just started. It's almost noon. It's almost noon. So we're gonna actually, if we beat Koga, probably gonna call it for the day. It'd be like a good way to end off the day. You know, we got some pocket in, got some, get some stadium in. All right, guys. I think honestly, Beedrill. Okay, Beedrill won't be as good this time. I think we can all agree on that. Lapras, we got the Sing strat, String Confuse strat. Butterfree has got Psychic. Porygon's got Psychic. Ditto. I think Ditto's just a wash. We're not using Ditto. I only need a Beedrill. Doing good, my dude. Hope all is well. What are you guys thinking for this next one? Oh no, so we don't want to use Psychic against these guys. So Butterfree is going to be out. Porygon, it's Tri-Attack, which has Stab, which is okay. Because these are all Poison type. Wait, Poison's weak again. No, they're not Bug type. Poison. That's right. Butterfree is good on this one. No, I'm wrong. Bugcatcher Zach, you're right. Psychic good. Psychic good. Okay, so here's the reality. We're going Butterfree, Porygon. What do you guys think? Machamp, Beedrill, Lapras. Lapras, alright. Zyre, just a shout out for picking Butterfree. Butterfree has been the GOAT of this battle. Lapras is Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, Confuse Ray, and Sing. Alright, let's see Psychic. And let's see if Zyre continues to win this battle for us. We really don't want to see a self-destruct. Unfortunately, this is a 3-shot, but still it does big damage.
It's been poisoned. What a furious battle.
Gotta use Psychic again. Dang. Zyre, I'm sorry I couldn't keep your Butterfree alive.
Super effective.
Smoke Screen. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of in on this. Because it gives me a chance to get a free hit. Psychic has 100% accuracy, yeah. So, we've got like an 80% chance to hit here. Something like that. And since we got the KO, we don't take the poison damage.
Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
Zyre's holding it together for us with this Butterfree.
Oh, it's Venomous.
We'll call this Zyre free. Alright, here we go. Can we get one Psychic off before Venomoth ends our streak?
This battle is still
It's not looking good. And he'll KO, so he won't even take recoil. Not that it would matter, it'd be like 1 HP recoil. Alright. Porygon, because that's why we brought Porygon. Brought it for the Psychic. Dialga, anyone play TCG Pocket? If so, want to trade with me so I can complete Space-Time Smackdown. Dialga, welcome in. We do some Pocket. We are done Pocket for today. If you'd like, you can get in on the... yeah, you're going to get yelled at. If you want to do any trading,
The move
you can join our Discord and go into the trading section.
There's the attack. That one hurt.
So if you'd like to join our community and do some trading there, then we would love to have you there. But yeah, we keep all trading off of the live stream.
What now?
Dialga, honestly, all I can say to that is that that's on you.
Savage attack.
Obviously, you know,
Doubly effective.
I pretty much just told you how you can finish Spacetime SmackDown, and all you have to do is get Discord. And if you refuse to get it, then unfortunately, that's a you thing, man. Sorry, bro.
Oh, it's not.
We don't do trades on the chat. We got 2 live streams going. We don't like to muck it up with trading.
2-1.
All right.
The
Porygon, though. Porygon was still a good, safe pick, too, though, you know? Oh, Sludge, here we go.
What's that? There, it's a hit. Vigorous attack. Super effective.
Phew.
What
Scary when it's super
furious
effective, and we didn't even take out half. I think we just, we power through. Psychic through. Hyper Beam. And he won't even have to recharge.
Severe hit. Oh, is it down and out?
Alright.
Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Chris, for that. Okay.
Oh, it's level.
What move should we use against Mutt, guys? What are you thinking?
Pokemon aside now. The battle
Confuse
is
Ray
right
and
down to
Sing
the
are not 100% accurate. Ice Beam, I think, is 90% accurate. Bubble Beam is 100% accurate. The other 2, I think, are 80%.
They're staring each
Jamie,
other
it's
down.
it's plot armor. It's plot armor.
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
What are you guys thinking? What move? Bubble Beam? Zyre's calling for Bubble Beam? Alright. Ice Beam has 100% accuracy. Okay, that is good to know.
What
Oh, maybe it's sorry, it's a 10%.
Speed is down.
Crit and defense fell. Zyre, how did you know?
Unable to move
Oh wait, it
first.
does have to recharge. I thought it didn't have to recharge if it gets a 1-hit KO. Well,
Continue.
and we're faster. Zyre. Zyre, you knew best.
Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, it's down. That's it. Stay clear.
We did it, guys. Donnie, have you tried Wug Trio yet? I have. I've tried it a little bit. We've tried a little bit of Wug Trio. Definitely a little bit of Wug Trio. All right, guys. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I think this is a great place to call it. I think it's a great place to call it. My wife does have to work later this evening, so there is a chance I'll be going on with a late stream tonight. Stay tuned. I think I might be coming on with a late stream tonight. Not 100% sure. Don, welcome in. Watching Stadium on a 65-inch with Chinese food, living the good life. Dude, that TV looks sick, Don. How you doing today, by the way? I'll stay in the chat for just a minute now that you're here, Don, just to say hi. Yo, they added Stadium 2 on Switch as well. Dude. Yeah, the Bugcatcher Zach. This is what I said the other day. I was like, we stream so much Pocket. Everybody here likes Pokemon, obviously. It would be silly to not have a goal to beat every single Pokemon game. Nah, stop. Also, I only have 2 Gyarados, so no. I can't send you one anyway. For Muck in Gen 1. Yeah, I mean, that's the reality is I'm literally on here every day almost. I don't know. Why? Do you want more Stadium? Bear Crab or what? Do you want more Pocket or Stadium? What about Pokemon Stadium from the Wii? What do you mean Pokemon Stadium for the Wii? You mean Pokemon Coliseum? Oh, wait. What was the Wii game? I can't remember what the Wii game is, but we're going to beat all of them. We'll beat all of them. We have a capture card. We're going to get a Switch too, so we'll get all the GameCube games that way. Damn. I'm good. Got the new TV set up. New starter in the car. Fun day. Dude. Don, that's sweet. And the PS5's on the way. What's the first game you're going to fire up on the PS5 on the new screen? Yeah, it's... Zach, that's coming to the Switch too on the GameCube store. I mean, I'll just buy it in Canada. Jamie, I'll just buy it in Canada when I'm up there. So, it won't be that bad. I can play it on the Wii though. I can just get... I have a modified Wii. I'll just get it on the Dolphin emulator if I have to. My son wants Astrobot. Fair enough. But that wasn't the question, Don. I said, what game are you going to fire up first? $450. I don't know. I'll do the math. Let's do the math. Let's figure it out. $450 USD to Canadian, $625. But they're not going to be getting hit with the tariffs the same as what's been going on. So $450 is not potentially the actual price because of the tariff situation. So it'll be $426, but because of a potential hookup I have, or sorry, $624, because of a potential hookup that I have in Canada, there's a very, very good chance that I'm going to be able to get it for $625. There's a good chance I'll be able to get it for 500-ish Canadian plus tax, so $515 or something like that, which is an amazing deal. Plus GST. Yeah, tax, GST. Technically, where it used to be called HST. Actually, I think it's still... I don't know if it's called GST anymore. Yeah, so different in Canada versus United States. You have to pay provincial sales tax, so a state tax, sales tax, and a federal tax. So one tax goes to the province or the state in Canada you live. The other tax goes to the federal government. In certain provinces, there is no provincial tax, but most of them have it. I think there's only 2 that have no provincial tax. Yeah, that's wild, Jamie. But you know what? We gotta do it for the content. We gotta do it for the content. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't mind doing it for you guys. I also, because it's a business expense, I get to write it off. So there's that too. So I don't really, yeah, no complaints really. I'm not too worried about getting the Switch 2, to be honest. If I put every dollar I've made and so on all of this, I won't have even made enough to buy a Switch 2. That's how much I make from streaming. Yes, it will be a tax write-off because I'll be doing it on my business, using it for my business. It will be a tax write-off. I'll be using it on stream with you guys. I'll have a complete log of all the hours it gets used on stream. So I can technically put a percentage of how often it's getting used. I can use it as business inventory, business supply, or business equipment, which would have depreciation value also. I can do all that kind of stuff. It's kind of crazy. Nah, this is a business. That's right. Equipment is assets. I don't know. Probably wait to get GTA 6. Don't play a lot of console. I use my PC for gaming. But if he sees a game he wants, I'll play it with him. That's fair. I mean, I'm not sure why there'd be quotations on that, Chris. I spend more than a full-time job doing this. So I'm not sure why the quotations would need to be there at all, right? I spend 100% more than 40 hours a week between content creating and streaming. Cost of games don't bother me either, Jamie. I'm totally fine with the games going up. I mean, I don't know. I feel like $100 isn't that bad. It's not. Honestly, it's not that bad. If you look at inflation, it's not bad at all. Still an arm and a leg to the average gamer. I mean, it's true, but like, I don't know. One thing to take into account is like, I remember like, you want to go like average gamer. Like when I was 18, when I was 16, my very first job working at McDonald's, I made like, my training wage was $6.75 an hour. I was getting paid $4.87 an hour US. And games back then were still like $60. So, I mean, if I go and get a job at McDonald's right up the street from me, they have signs saying that they are hiring at like $17 an hour. Granted, I'm in Hawaii, so prices, like wages probably are higher because it's harder to get people to work on the island. But I could easily go get a job at Target and make $18 an hour. I could easily go work at a restaurant. Washing dishes right now here on the island pays $20 an hour plus tips. So I'm just saying that, you know, like, back, if I was to look at my old wage, it would take me 12 hours approximately. It'd actually take me almost 13 hours to buy a video game back in 2006, whereas I could go to McDonald's and work and be able to buy that game in like 1 8-hour shift. Yeah, you can make decent money. I mean, granted, it's why cost of living here is more expensive than like all of the rest of the United States, maybe other than like LA, but Yeah, I'm just chatting with you guys for a few minutes before I call it, and then I'm going to I'll go back to streaming. I'll probably stream tonight. I'll stream tonight. Why won't the Weedle sparkle? Zyre, are you still trying to get your shiny Weedle on Let's Go? That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. You are. I see you're streaming now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yes, inflation is a thing. I totally get that. But me and Don talked about inflation the other day. And, I mean, if you account for inflation, video games haven't gone up with inflation. Honestly, whoa, why, Zach? Just out of curiosity, why the N64 for Stadium 2 versus the Switch? Is there a reason? Still trying to beat the game, near impossible with rentals only. Well, I guess I will be the, because I transferred some Pokemon from Red and Gold to it. I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it for the day then. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Had a great stream with you all. And stay tuned. There may be a hidden stream tonight. There may not be. So stay tuned. Keep your Discords on if you want to be in on it. Well, we can do Stadium or we can do Pocket, whatever you guys want. Whoever's here, I'll let you decide what we're going to do. All right, guys. Take it easy and have a great weekend.